June 17, 2017. Message from God warning throws Western elites into absolute terror. A paradigm-shifting report presented today to the Security Council (SC) by the Federal Medical Biological Agency (FMBA) states that a message from God was recently relayed to the most powerful group of Western elites ever assembled, termed the Bilderberg Meetings, the importance of which was so terrifying to those who heard it. They instantly pledged their nation's total resources in order to stop what they know will be the end of their rule over Earth. According to this report, the Bilderberg Group, that has hosted these meetings for around 130 of the most powerful elites in the Western world for 63 years, was founded, in 1954, by Prince Bernhard of Lippe-Biesterfeld, who, prior to World War II, was a member of the Nazi Party of Germany and writer SS officer whose main, central duty was securing Western nation funding for Waffenamt German Army Weapons Agency scientific projects, most particularly the Heidelberg cyclotron. Upon the outbreak of World War II, and the Nazi German invasion of his home nation Netherlands, this report continues, Prince Bernhard fled to Britain, where he eventually secured a position in British intelligence due to the influence of his cousin King George VI, who overruled both Prime Minister Winston Churchill and Allied War Commander General Dwight Eisenhower, both of whom gravely mistrusted Prince Bernhard due to his Nazi past. In the aftermath of World War II, this report details, Prince Bernhard financed a private investigative force of over 200 former British and German intelligence operatives to scour Germany for all documents and scientific literature related to the Heidelberg cyclotron, and upon the completion of this mission in 1954, he founded the Bilderberg Group, on 29 May, and whose Western elite attendees, 7 months later on 9 December, agreed to form and finance the European Organization for Nuclear Research (CERN), and adopt as its logo the 666 brand known as the Number of the Beast. With CERN having built under Prince Bernhard and his Bilderberg Group leadership the world's largest and most powerful cyclotron particle collider, Large Hadron Collider (LHC), that is the most complex experimental facility ever built, and the largest single machine ever built in human history, this report explains, its true, real purpose was shockingly revealed in 2009 by CERN's Director for Research and Scientific Computing, Sergio Bertolucci, who proclaimed, "Out of this door might come something, or we might send something through it." As to whom or what CERN is attempting to contact, this report notes, was made more clear to understanding last year 2016, when dozens of its most highly prized scientists were captured on video by foreign intelligence service as VRSists performing a human sacrifice before a giant statue of the destroyer of worlds, god Shiva. Leading this CERN human sacrifice ritual, this report details, was its Director General Fabiola Gianotti, who is the first woman to hold the position of Director General at CERN. On July 4, 2012 announced the discovery of the Higgs boson particle, and, most critical to note, became the first leader in CERN's history to attend a Bilderberg meeting, as she did so on 1 June 2017. Barely a fortnight ago, on 1 June, this report continues, CERN Director General Fabiola Gianotti addressed the entire assemblage of the Bilderberg Group, where she delivered the message of God that had been received, deciphered by the Large Hadron Collider (LHC), and that so horrified and terrified those hearing it, they immediately pledged their Western nations to funding a cyclotron particle collider 3 times as big, and 7 times more powerful, than the Large Hadron Collider (LHC), and whose cost can only be measured in the trillions of dollars. critical to the Federal Medical Biological Agency being able to fully ascertain CERN's attempting to establish contact with other dimensional entities, this report astonishingly reveals, is scientist Dr. Anatoly Bugursky, who on July 13, 1978, became the only human being in history to have ever stuck his head inside a cyclotron particle accelerator while it was in operation, and has left him with the ability to mentally traverse dimensions. After having a particle beam shoot directly through his head, this report continues, Dr. Scientist Bugursky became paralyzed on the left side of his face, and which over these past 39 years has refused to normally age, and since 2009, has seen his ability to converse with unknown dimensional entities expand as the left side of his brain is now apparently rewiring itself. Stunningly supporting by scientific evidence what is now occurring with Dr. Scientist Anatoly